Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Day 2 in my 21-day quest to see if it's possible to monetize a channel. That is, get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time from a starting point of about 260 subscribers, I think it was, and 3,000 hours watch time. Anyhow, I'm here at St Aidan's Bird Reserve near Leeds, as you can tell, and I thought today I'd try walking and talking. Not convinced about this, but yeah, it's the 12th. It's the 12th of August. It's a Monday, and it's 1 year today, at least on my reckoning, that I started my YouTube channel. And as somebody pointed out yesterday, a lot of people do YouTube just for fun, which is really what I'm doing. But still, at the back of your mind, you know, never been on a cruise. Like I said yesterday, never been to Iceland. There's a million things I've never done and a million things I never will do, but maybe through YouTube, yeah, people do get the opportunity to do these things, don't they? So I thought, why not? By way of an experiment, let's see if it's possible to monetize a channel in just 21 days. So before I go too much further, I'll let you have the stats, which I'm going to do every day. So today we have 3,113 hours watch time, which is up 6 hours on yesterday. We have 266 subscribers, which is up 2 on yesterday, and we've got 79,433 views, which is up about 200. I'll put the exact details up on the screen. I thought today I maybe need to get myself one of these selfie sticks, don't I? I thought today that's actually what I'll talk about, is equipment, how I got into YouTubing. I have to say, I'm finding this walking and talking quite tricky. The other thing about these videos I'm trying to do is make them unedited and unscripted. I was trying to find my way back to the banking. So whatever I do, I mustn't step back. So yeah, unedited and unscripted. I say it's the 12th of August. It's supposed to be the hottest day of the year, but I think it's been a bit of a fuss about nothing. It's about 26 today, a bit of a breeze, as you can see, and it's clouded over. It's what I would hope August would be like. It's beautiful, but I brought a little bit more water than last time I came here. Ended up got a bit dehydrated, I think. Anyway, how did I get into all this? About 10 years ago, I've always enjoyed walking. I've always gone walking since I was at school. I had cameras since I was about 16. In later years I've only had a phone. And about 10 years ago I started with the old Twitter, Instagram, taking pictures, applying filters, that kind of thing, and just did that for years, really. And then maybe just before COVID, or was it during COVID, I got into the habit of going out really early on a morning with my dog, and started making like sound recordings. On my phone, which led me to want to make a podcast. So I bought myself a little digital handheld recorder. I'll put the details up on the screen. And I started doing basically what I'm doing now, walking and talking. All the podcasts are available on the channel if you're interested, and they've probably had some of the least views of anything on the channel. They've had about 30 views, but I'm quite proud of them, really. And I do like sound, and the reason I got into sound was I've always enjoyed the radio, probably more than the television. So I did the podcast, put them on the internet, took them off, put them on, lost interest, lost confidence, and then I turned 60 a few years ago, and so I sort of had to give myself a bit of a talking to, because the way I was going, deleting things, doing them again, starting afresh, I was never going to live long enough to achieve anything. So I thought, what the heck, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, which is what I did last year. Transferred all my podcasts onto it, and then just took it from there. And there's over 200 videos. Some of them I'm quite proud of. I think they're quite reasonable, and others, well, they're not so good. But they're all up there if you want to see them. But it was the steepest learning curve, even setting up a channel. I have no idea about video editing. So I subscribed, and I've just resubscribed to a video editing kit online called Veed, VEED.I.O. And I've just about got my head around it now. I also use the Canva free to make the thumbnails out of. So if you've any tips or comments about video editing and the software that I'm using, then please let me know below. The camera I use is on my phone. I had an older phone, and then when I started the channel I treated myself, and I got the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Don't have any cameras, do everything on the phone. I have a small tripod, you know, one of these that wraps around posts and things, and that's what I'm holding at the moment. In the future I'd love to have a drone, because if you've watched the channel you'll know that there's country walks and seaside walks, and a drone would be amazing. And I'd also like a GoPro, because for the city walks I think they're a little bit less obtrusive. If you're getting on buses, getting on trains, walking around the city, I think with a GoPro it's probably easier. Plus I've seen videos where people get harnesses and put them onto the dogs for when they go swimming and stuff, which might be fun. But yeah, that's how I got into it. That's where I'm at the moment. Up until a few days ago I had about 260 subscribers, and it was going up painfully slowly. And that's not, as I had pointed out to me yesterday, that's not why I do it. Why I do it is because it gets me out on days like this. I'm getting some exercise. It's good for my mental well-being, my physical well-being, and I quite like the techie side of it, but I have no interest really in sitting and editing for like 10 hours at a time. So that's my problem. I'm never going to get that Netflix quality documentaries on this channel. But what you do get is me for what that's worth. So yeah, and from curiosity and for the other reasons I've said, I just wanted to see, is it possible to get a rapid growth in the channel? Who knows, we'll find out in 20 days time. So that's really it for today. Just thought I'd give you an idea how I got into it, what equipment I use, what my plans are for the future. My plans for the future would be to just carry on city walks, country walks, bus rides, train rides, dog walks, but I've the added luxury of a drone and a GoPro. But for now I'm carrying on with my phone. As always, if you've got any comments at all about today's video, then leave them below. I'd love to hear what people have got to say, and if you've any tips, advice, then again let me know. Thought it would be packed here today because it's the school holidays, but it's not too bad. Maybe because of all the scaremongering over the hottest day of the year. But if you like the video or you like anything else you see on the channel, then give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe. That's what this next 20 days is all about. I'm sure if 2 a day isn't going to do it, but 2 a day for 20 days, 40 new subscribers would be absolutely brilliant. But for now, I'm going to go find somewhere nice to sit down and have a drink of tea and not go quite as mad as I did last time I came here. I think I overdid it. But for now, I'll say cheerio and thank you very much for watching. The nearest I can get to a drone shot.